Good morning, guys. This is Kenzo, Xtrahot Forex. So let's go straight to our daily analysis. I hope everyone is doing great. Please don't forget to smash that subscribe button, like, share with your friends. So yeah, what's really happening this week is the market is very close to our resistance, which is very strong. I'm talking this actually like on NASDAQ and S&P 500. Mostly, this is mostly what we trade. So will the market actually continue respecting that area or maybe not? We don't know. We will see that. But next week we have interest rates or Federal Reserve actually interest decision. So they're going to change the interest rates. But what we know is they might increase the rates. If they increase the rates, we know that the market might still suffer a little bit. But if they maybe increase with smaller basis points, like let's say 25 basis points, that will mean that maybe the market will recover very quick. Because remember, there is inflation. I hope you know about inflation, and it was a bit higher. But last month it was much better. So we're actually waiting for maybe the CPI, maybe next week or the coming week, and see whether it's going up or down. You see, so without wasting your time, this is the services that I offer. This time I'm only offering signals, 12-month signals only. There is no lifetime. There is no 6 months. It's only one package, which is 12 months signals. 12 months VIP signals, which are actually $165. You pay once, then you're done. Or if you're interested in automated trading for your MT5, for those people who work actually, mostly they don't really have enough time. So you can just plug your robot and forget, then it will just do anything. Then you can monitor that on your cell phone. Then that robot actually, or that system is actually 265, and you pay once. License, it doesn't really expire. So it's just one, like it's lifetime, you see. So without going further, so let's check what's really happening. My recommended broker, it's XM. There is also a link below for you to get that. So what's really happening here is we started with GJ or GBPJPY. Why? Because people like actually trading this pair. They seriously like this pair. So what's really happening here is we are on a daily time frame. You can see that we are on a daily time frame. Whatever that's happening here, you can see that actually the market is actually pushing to the upside. Do you see that? The market is actually pushing to the upside. So what we can do is, especially when we are on a bigger time frame like this, we can try to connect one or two structures. You can see that actually if we can avoid that breakout there, if we can avoid, or maybe we can just cut that. I just want you to see this. Sometimes the market will create those crazy moves just to make sure you get confused when you draw your lines or your trends lines. So I think we have something like this. Do you see that? We have something like this. If we can ignore this crazy breakout, I think that it was maybe the news. Obviously it was the news. So let's do it. You can see okay, it's fine. You can see here and here. Then that actually it's a pure or straightforward uptrend. Sometimes we have to cut all these things out, not all of them, but you can easily see that this structure here doesn't really connect with anything. So that's why we can say, yes, we need to cut it out. Someone can say, Kenzo, around that area, there is also a support. Yes, you're right. There is that support, but we do not going to check that much, because when we check here, we can see so many areas connecting together. You can see connecting, unlike this point here. So this one is just few areas, so we need to take the one with mostly going towards our support area. So as you know, we don't really actually play around with our daily time frame. It means let's just go on 4 hours time frame and try to see what's really happening. This, guys, actually I was just showing you on a bigger time frame what do we see, because sometimes it confused to check your time frame, sorry, your trends on a bit smaller time frame. So what we have here now, we can say, I can conclude and say, you know what, we are actually on an uptrend. Yes, it might seem to be confusing, but actually we are on an uptrend. So what we have here is, you can see, I also drawn this area here just to make sure that you understand. Currently, this is 4 hours time frame. Is actually also a bigger time frame. You can easily see that the market created another structure. Then I'm expecting the market to continue like that. So since we got this one late, we missed this one area here. We're supposed to enter around that area. So, but we have a very nice resistance there. So which means if it breaks this area that we have currently there, if it breaks that, we're gonna say above this area we might have a very nice buy stop there. We're supposed to have a very nice buy stop. Do you see that? Something like that. If it breaks, it means the market will be continuing with that buy. Plus, we are on an uptrend, as we already identified the trend. Do you see that? I hope you see that. I hope you see that. And if maybe you like the content, that's great. Smash that subscribe, smash that like. You see. So I wanted to go on Euro USD. Okay, yeah, this is Euro USD. This is Euro USD. Now I'm giving you some great stuff, guys. We're combining currency pairs also there, and also the NASDAQs and other ones. You see. So what's really happening here is, on this one I can't go on a bigger time on 1 hour on a daily time frame. Sorry. So what's going to happen is, I'm just going to use 4 hours time frame because it's also big, as we are day traders. So, but by the way I already drawn my lines there, you can easily see that actually the market is already doing what? The market is uptrending. The market is actually uptrending, and that gives us the foundation to understand that whatever that we're going to look for there, it's going to be what? Buy positions or long positions. You see. So yes, I tried to show you where the market was respecting and stuff like that currently. So, but since the market is moving, and since we're using a bigger time frame to identify these trends, it means we don't really care much about these areas. We have to focus here. Yes, we do connect the dots or the structures, but this is way too important currently. So let's go there then. Let's see. Yeah, so let me remove this. What's really happening is, we see that the market, since it was pushing up, right? Since the market it was pushing up, you can easily see that the market was also consolidating. The market consolidate, breaks this area. So this is what I'm expecting again. I'm expecting the market to also create a similar structure. The market can still sell and come back and respect this area. But since there is like interest rates, that might change very quick. Since we have interest rates next week, currently the market might start to consolidate, or maybe we will see something else maybe next week, maybe a sell. And if maybe just because they're going to increase the rates, if that happens, maybe the market might even reach our support area before bouncing back again. Or maybe the market won't even reach there. That is also possible. So I hope you see that. And also around this area, there is a very nice counter trend line that you can draw and say that it's a counter trend line that you have that can also be valid. Let's draw that, obviously. I think I'm taking time. Yeah, I'm taking enough time now. So I have to go as quick as possible. Yeah, you can have something like this, you see. That gives us a very nice structure. Again, you can see that the market is just creating something like this. Do you see that? The market can create something like that. You also have to use that. But what I like is, or what I want is, You don't actually have to have like thousands line because they will end up confusing you. So the best way is to do what? Is to make sure that you minimize this whatever that you draw there on your chart so that you don't get confused, right? So let's push to the next one because every line there means something, which means we might have what? You have different decisions because every line should mean something. So as I said, I need just to now to continue very quick. I hope you did watch my weekly analysis actually yesterday. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm just going to try to go as quick as possible because I don't really want to make this video very long. What's really happening here is we are actually on NASDAQ. We are very close to what? Our resistance. You can see that. If you did not see this, go back, watch my weekly analysis, which I recorded yesterday. So what's really happening is since we are very close to this stronger resistance, it seems like the market is now struggling to push up. The market is struggling to push up. So which means there is enough chance for the market to do what? To sell from there, especially when we are on this stronger resistance. Plus, we are on a downtrend. So it seems like the market might do what? The market might continue with that sell. Then the market might continue like that. I hope you see that. I hope you see that. So, yeah, I'm expecting a very nice sell. Yes, the opposite might also happen. The opposite might also happen. There's a chance for the market to do what? To break this resistance. But I'm just going to wait for the market to do that. Maybe when we reach like 12,300 there, I can say, yes, the market maybe it's out. Maybe the market is actually out. You see. So what I see here is, yeah, I think maybe if maybe that happens, we can look for what? For buy positions. We can look for buy positions. So I hope you see that. So let's push to the next one, which is US30, US30. So on US30, guys, this is a bit confusing, but not that confusing because on NASDAQ, the market is still respecting our downtrend. Here, it's a different story. We have a very nice resistance or a downtrend there. And when we draw this line here, a resistant line, it makes sense that the market is still doing what? The market is still respecting that resistance. And everything makes sense. And when we go here, you can see that actually around that part, actually the market is actually breaking out. The market already broke out, guys. And when we check NASDAQ, it's still struggling to break that, to break out. So is this signaling us to say maybe even on NASDAQ, we might have a breakout? Because on US30 already the market did break out. There is that possibility. There is that possibility. So what we have now, I can say, let me just push this thing up to this. There is where we did break out. Something like that. So will the market break this resistance and continue? Because if it breaks this resistance, obviously we're going to jump on that and say we need to buy. And since we broke out of this resistance, yes, we're actually looking for what? For buy positions. But if the market pushes lower, as we're not going to sell, as the market is now on what? On an uptrend, we're going to wait for the market to break this support before we can think about selling. Do you see that? I hope you see that. So if you see that, that's fine. Smash that subscribe button, like, share with your friends. Guess what? We are on US oil, YTI oil. Let's see. Let's see what's really happening on US oil. Quite straightforward. You can see that. Okay, let's just go on a daily time frame just to see actually what's really happening here. You can easily see that, you know what, the market is actually on a downtrend. The market is actually on a downtrend. But where we are now, we have a resistance. And we don't know if maybe the market will keep pushing lower or maybe the market will break this area and come back and test this resistance before pushing lower again. You see that? So if it's like that, it's like the market is also trying to respect this area. You see that? And we also have our sell stop there, and it seems like it's already triggered. So it means maybe that area, it's our new resistance area, but already I think, yeah, it's a resistant area, which I think the market might push lower. Down here, we also have something like a support, which I think I did not draw that correctly. It's supposed to be here. Exactly. So the market might come back here, bounce back, or maybe break this area and continue selling. Then we will be going around $60 or something like that. But that will be crazy because the prices, they've been high for quite some time now. So let's go and on our 4 hours time frame just to see exactly what's really happening. So now we have a structure like this. You saw that resistance that I was showing you. I can try to push it further like that. You see that? But it's fine also like this. So you can easily see that on top here, this is actually our resistance. That's why I'm expecting the market to do what? To keep selling. As down here, it's also the support. So actually, it seems like the market is just going to consolidate. But even if the market is consolidating like that, we're going to look for what? For sell positions, as the market is actually on what? On a downtrend. Simple as that. So let's push to the next one, which I think is gold. It's gold. So I hope everyone is doing great. Please don't forget to smash that subscribe button, like, share with your friends. So what's really happening on gold? I think it's straightforward. Before I continue, tell me what do you think? What do you think? What's really happening here? What's the trend? Firstly, as you know, we have to check the trend. Before I say that, or before I answer that for you, what's the trend here? Where is the trend going? Okay, obviously you answered that. The trend is actually doing what? The trend is actually pushing up. That is the power of using the trends. You start to understand that, okay, if the market is doing what? It's uptrending, I'm going to look for what? For buy positions only. When you do that, it's not like maybe you're just going to go and buy. You just go there and try to identify those areas where you can start to do what? To say, yeah, I can buy around this area, I can do this, I can do that, right? But what I like is you already know what you want. You already know what you're looking for. The problem is when you go on the market, you analyze, but you don't actually know what's really happening. You don't know if maybe you're going to get a buy or you're going to get a sell. But with the trends, as it's an uptrend, you know that I'm just going to look for buy positions. I'm going to look for where the market is going to respect, then I can buy. I'm going to look for the market to reach certain areas where I can call them supports, then it's where I can actually go, I can buy. Yes, that it's a very nice scale, and I think maybe it's simple when you start to practice that. So let's continue with this and see what's really happening. So I think maybe this structure is quite straightforward. I can just try to reduce even this area and make it smaller like that. So what's really happening is, yes, we are on an uptrend. The market is actually doing what? The market is actually uptrending. So we're waiting for the market actually to do what? Maybe to bounce back a little bit before we take another buy, or there is a chance for the market to reach this area before pushing up again. You see, there is a chance for the market to reach this area as a support before pushing up. You see, there is a chance for the market to do that. So let's see. Yeah, for those who wants to join the team, here is the service that we offer: 165 one-time fee for 12 months signals, and Prime Robot actually Prime Robot only for 265. I hope everyone is doing great. So thank you very much, guys. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button. There is a small one there. These guys, they just want to see me every day doing the analysis. But anyways, that's great, guys. If you want to be part of the team, you know what to do. Just talk to me there. Thank you very much. This is Kenzo, Xtrahot Forex. Bye.